Hey St. Louis, welcome back to This Week in St. Louis. I'm Brice here with your weekend rundown. Mid-October is peak fall in the Lou, crunchy leaves, steins clinking, markets under the trees, and a full slate of festivals from Soulard to Tower Grove to Francis Park. We've got everything from massive beer fest to a gin celebration, a harvest market with live bands, fandom weekend downtown, and a few glow-in-the-dark moments to make it feel like magic. Let's get into it. This Week in St. Louis is presented by Hoffmann Brothers, trusted by St. Louis families and businesses for over 40 years. From heating and cooling to plumbing, electrical, and even EV charging, Hoffmann Brothers has your home covered. Book your service at hoffmannbros.com. Big thanks to them for supporting local stories like this one. Let's open with the anchors, those once a year events people plan their October around. Soulard Oktoberfest takes over Soulard Market Park Friday into the night and again all day Saturday. It's exactly the vibe you want. Oompa bands, bratwurst, giant pretzels, and a Stein holding contest that always look easy from far away and become a full body workout by minute 3. Or if you're like me, maybe 12 seconds in. It's free to wander with a Budweiser VIP option if you want your own liter Stein and in and out access. If you've never done Soulard in Lederhosen, this is your moment. At the St. Louis Zoo, Zootoberfest returns all weekend during the day. Grab a beer, snag some German-style bites, and let the kids go hard on root beer and fall activities between visits to the penguins and the primates. Brew in the Lou lands Saturday afternoon in Francis Park, bringing in the Lily Pond with more than 80 tastings and vendor stations. Your ticket includes a keepsake tasting glass and unlimited sips. And while they last, beer, wine, spirits, plus serious snacks from local favorites. If you're the one-stop, try-everything type, this is the spot for you. And come Sunday, Harvest Fest from Sauce Magazine pops up in Tower Grove Park with a full fall market, a big maker's row, and bands on stage under those changing leaves. The play is to grab something smoky or sweet from the food lineup, post up along the path, and let the music soundtrack your perfect October afternoon. If you want the cozy cider and sweater lane of fall, there's plenty of stuff to do this weekend. City of Des Peres Fall Fest turns Des Peres Park into a mini autumn wonderland Saturday afternoon. Hay rides, a straw maze, face painting, inflatables, food trucks. Then, as the sun dips, the pumpkin glow floats jack-o'-lanterns across the pond while bonfires crackle. It's one of those simple, heart-melting scenes that makes October feel like October. And speaking of October vibes, Project Animal Freedom is having a plant-based twist on the classic Oktoberfest with their Vegtoberfest at 2 Acre Park. They're bringing mouthwatering food, festive German polka beats, and a variety of vendors. Pour Decisions, one of St. Louis's favorite mobile bars, will keep the drinks flowing with German wines, craft beers, and more. Whether you're vegan, vegan curious, or just love having a great time, this festival has something for everyone. Fall Family Fair at Vago Park runs late morning into midday Saturday with a petting zoo, bounce houses, hay rides, airbrush tattoos, pumpkin painting while supplies last, and a kids' costume contest right at midday. Early Birds Puppy Yoga at Westport Plaza starts the day Saturday with stretches and squishes. Yes, adoptable puppies wander the mats. You'll get your zen and your serotonin in the same hour. If you're up for a little drive, STL Renfest Oktoberfest at Rotary Park runs Saturday and Sunday with that Renaissance flair. And out west, Old Town Oktoberfest in Eureka brings a Sunday afternoon block party, live music, seasonal beers, a kids' corner, and traditional dancers. Art lovers and culture collectors, there's plenty to check out. The St. Louis Rare Book Fair brings dealers from around the country to the Missouri Athletic Club downtown Friday evening and through Saturday daytime. It's part treasure hunt, part history lesson, first editions, vintage maps, and more, with a Saturday author talk that connects the dots on presidential history. If you love the smell of old paper, you'll be happily lost for hours. Over in Hermann, the 73rd Annual Arts and Crafts Fair runs Saturday and Sunday alongside the town's Oktoberfest energy. 60 plus makers with pottery, textiles, woodwork, and the kind of handmade gifts perfect to give out during the holiday season. And on Sunday, Russian Festival at St. Basil, the Great Orthodox Church, serves traditional food and desserts, music, dancing, and the kids' crafts. It's warm hospitality and a plate you will not forget. This weekend is a tasting tour. Place yourself and hydrate. Kick things off Friday evening at the Missouri Botanical Garden with a festive ale, a garden after-hours hang celebrating local breweries. You get a commemorative glass and samples from 24 regional brewers, plus live music and that golden fall light on the path. But if you're looking for more of a full day vibe, Fall Fest at Cedar Lake Cellars runs all day Saturday into the night. Live music stacked through the afternoon, yard games on the festival field, a spread of food options, and fireworks after dark reflected on the lake. It's the make the whole day of it kind of option. Then Sunday afternoon, the spotlight shifts to spirits with the Gin World 10th Anniversary Gin Festival at Margaret in Maplewood. Over 150 gins and aperitifs to explore and two cocktail bars, one Negroni, one G&T included with entry. If you've ever wanted to ask a distiller why your favorite gin tastes like a forest in the best way, this is the room. And downtown adjacent, the Wine and Food Holiday Festival at Cortex Commons brings wineries, culinary pop-ups, and a charitable bend to kick off the how is it already holiday season mode. From beer gardens to big stages, there's no shortage of entertainment this weekend. All weekend, GalaxyCon takes over America Center and the Dome. 3 days of fandom, sci-fi, comics, anime, cosplay, gaming, celebrity Q&As, artist alley, and that late night crowd that treats Saturday like Halloween rehearsal. Even if you're not deep into fandom, people watching alone is worth the trip. Saturday night at Enterprise Center, Tate McRae brings the Miss Possessive tour, high energy choreo, big pop hooks, and a crowd that will know every word. If your weekend needs a main stage moment, there it is. Also, Saturday night, Taylor Fest hits the Hawthorne for an 18-plus dance party spanning every era. Friendship bracelets, strongly encouraged. Vocal cords, optional by the last chorus. Last up, Killer Queen, a tribute band to Queen, will be performing at the Souvenir Monday night, with lead singer Patrick Myers assuming the role of legendary Freddie Mercury. Expect all the classics like Bohemian Rhapsody, We Will Rock You, and so much more. But now it's time for our Flavors of the Lou, driven by Bommarito Automotive. This week's Spotlights is tacos, and St. Louis has no shortage of standouts. If you're after bold, modern flavor mashups, Terra Tacos in Tower Grove South goes hard with vegan takes and loaded creations that look just as wild as they taste. It's punk rock meets plant-based. For something more classic, Taqueria Durango in Overland has been a staple for years. Carne asada, al pastor, lengua, all done simply and perfectly with that authentic flavor that keeps regulars coming back. And if you want a true hidden gem vibe, Hectorito Restaurante in Benton Park West is known for tender birria tacos with consomme for dipping. It's cozy, flavorful, and exactly what you crave on a chilly October day. However you like your tacos, St. Louis has you covered. Check out our Instagram at STL Bucket List for the full roundup of taco spots across the city. And we have a new spot for you to check out this week. Ketso Coffee just opened their first brick and mortar cafe in Maplewood. Brothers John and Hunter started their small batch air roasting coffee company in 2021, selling at farmers markets around St. Louis and online. Now they're further building their community with their new location, serving house-made syrups and lattes, sandwiches, and so much more. Be sure to show them their new location some love this weekend and be sure to tag us if you go. So whether you're Stein holding in Soulard, tasting your way around Francis Park, crate digging rare books downtown, or closing Sunday under the trees at Harvest Fest, the city is buzzing this weekend. If you make it out to any of these events, tag us on Instagram at STL Bucket List. We love seeing your adventures. Big thanks to Hoffmann Brothers for making this show possible. New episodes drop every Thursday, so make sure to lock in your plans. I'm Brice, and this has been This Week in St. Louis. See you out there.